Sister wives. Kody Brown discusses the possibility of taking on more wives. Will he and Robin Brown continue to be polygamous? Sister wives star and former polygamist patriarch Kody Brown is in a monogamous relationship now, but will he ever take on additional wives? At his peak, Kody had 4 wives and 18 children. In 2021, his third wife, Christine Brown, decided to divorce the polygamist, and it opened up a Pandora's box of breakups. Over 14 months, 3 of Kody's 4 wives walked away from the marriage and the plural family for good. Going through multiple divorces soured Kody on the idea of polygamy, but that doesn't mean he'll never take on another wife. By the time Sister Wives Season 19 premiered, Kody was in a monogamous relationship with his 4th and youngest wife, Robin Brown. This was distressing to Robin, who had wanted to live in a polygamous family. Ironically, her addition to the family may have triggered the family's eventual dissolution. When the series premiered in 2010, Kody was courting Robin. Once she and her 3 children from her first marriage joined the Brown family, dynamics changed, resentments grew, and nothing would be the same. Will Kody and Robin marry more wives? Robin married Kody for the lifestyle. Robin always knew she was marrying Kody to marry into the family. When she met the Browns during the premiere season of Sister Wives, they were one big happy family living in a shared compound in Utah. She saw how happy they were together and wanted the same for herself and her children. Over time, Kody adopted Robin's children, and they went on to have 2 biological children of their own. Sadly, Robin's polygamous dreams would be dashed by reality. Robin may have been eager to live in a polygamous family, but her experiences over the last few years have soured her on the matter. During a recent Sister Wives Season 19 episode, Robin discussed her feelings about adding another wife to the family. The mother of 5 confessed that she's now very scared of plural marriage because of what has happened to her family. She went on to add that there's a lot of, trauma there. She also said she would need to be very secure in her relationship with any potential sister wife. Will Kody and Robin take on more wives? During a recent episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Kody and Robin reflect on their feelings about polygamy in light of everything that happened. When Robin asked Kody if he missed being part of a polygamous family, his answer was clear. "I don't want to be flippant with my answer because we were devoted to this, but I'm not interested in plural marriage anymore," Kody said. Later, he told the cameras, "I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache, the questions, the struggles, the wonder about trust. I'm not in that space." Kody was careful to say that he didn't regret everything about being in a plural family. The Sister Wives Season 19 star said he couldn't deny that his children were a blessing. Though Kody was close to his children while they were growing up, these days, he barely speaks to many of his older children. After Kody married Robin, many of his older children felt neglected by their father and came to resent him. Many of Kody's children are married or in long-term relationships. Not a single one of them has opted for a plural marriage. Will Kody's exes ever try polygamy again? Since leaving Kody, his 3 ex-wives have moved on. Christine is remarried to David Woolley, and they have a decidedly monogamous marriage with no desire to expand. Kody's former first wife, Mary Brown, is single and looking for a man to spend her life with. Kody's former second wife, Janelle Brown, has decided she's not interested in dating anyone right now, let alone another polygamist. The Sister Wives stars were all as traumatized by polygamy as Kody and Robin were. Red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart. Kody Brown mismanaged Sister Wives' Coyote Pass payout and 2 wives got the short end. The Brown family's Coyote Pass property has been a hot topic of debate since the premiere of Sister Wives Season 19 in September 2024. The land was originally purchased by Kody Brown in 2018 for $820,000 when he decided to move his family from Las Vegas to Flagstaff on a whim. The 14-acre plot was meant to be a compound containing separate homes for Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin, along with their children. But that dream could never come true because while the Coyote Pass property was under construction, Kody's dynamic with his first 3 wives started to shift, and they all ended up leaving him one after the other. But the catch was that without any legal recognition of their unions with Kody, his exes had no legal claim to the property, even though they had contributed financially to the purchase. Instead of keeping things fair, Kody unsurprisingly did everything in his power to turn this dispute into a long, drawn-out battle where Mary and Janelle ended up getting the short end of the stick. The Kody Pass property became a symbol of Kody Brown's manipulation. Christine might have been the only one to get out of this situation without enduring the emotional turmoil that Mary and Janelle had. When Christine decided to leave Kody in 2021, she sold her share of the property back to him for $10, and that was the end of it. This was because Christine wanted to leave her past behind and begin a new life, and she believed that giving up her fair share of the land was a trade that she was willing to make. But of course, Janelle and Mary did not want to do that, especially after Kody treated them unfairly throughout their marriages. Both Janelle and Mary viewed the Kody Pass property as a significant financial asset, and selling their shares would mean relinquishing any potential future value. However, despite their requests, Kody deliberately stalled the sale process as a power move to maintain control over his ex-wives. It was almost as if by holding on to the property, he made sure that Janelle and Mary could never really cut him off and move on. This isn't surprising, considering that Kody has a history of emotionally manipulating his former wives and guilt-tripping them into doing what he wants them to, with the move to Flagstaff being the biggest example. Kody initially claimed to own a majority of the land, while Janelle and Mary insisted that each of them had a 25% share. As reported by Starcasm, Kody redivided the property in March 2025, which resulted in the two larger plots being jointly owned by all four owners. But even with the land divided more equally, Janelle and Mary were still ultimately dependent on Kody and Robyn's decision for the final sale. Despite having larger shares of the land, Kody's former wives didn't really have any control over them. Kody and Robyn Brown walked away with the most. The former plural family finally sold their disputed land in April 2025 for $1,500,000, which resulted in a $680,000 profit, per the U.S. Sun. Following the sale, the profits were divided among the four owners, but the split wasn't entirely equal. Mary and Janelle received around $325,000 each after splitting their $750,000 share. Kody and Robyn, however, made out significantly better and received their total of $750,000. The land was sold in four parcels, two 2.42-acre plots that sold for $305,000 each, a 4.48-acre plot selling for $400,000, and a 5.16-acre plot selling for $490,000. What's more frustrating is that Kody and Robyn also walked away with the down payment on the land and its accrued equity. This disparity is all the more frustrating since Robyn has always contributed little financially compared to the others. Despite Janelle using her 401k to help Kody buy the property, she ended up getting a lesser share than Robyn. Similarly, Mary was a big contributor to the Brown family's financial pot, but clearly, that didn't pay off well for her either. What does the future hold? Two possibilities exist. Janelle and Mary can either decide to cut their losses and use this as a chance to move on with their lives, or they can take legal action to fight for their fair share of the land's profit. If they choose this route, it could give sister wives a reason to keep airing, especially now that the sister-wife dynamic has dissolved. In a way, this might be the perfect direction for the show, with his former wives coming together to finally confront Robyn and Kody for the emotional and financial manipulation they have put them through.